It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Taylor Youngman gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
Denard Span heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 2.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit.
This is what you want when you're facing a young starter. Get him in the stretch right away, make him uncomfortable out there. He's in trouble already after a leadoff single.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. VR scoops it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Buster Posey steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Brandon Crawford will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Johnny is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent. Really, he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
sent out to straightaway center field. Span is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, catcher.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Ryan Braun takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. Chris Carter will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Coming to the plate now, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Matt Duffy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Matt Duffy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Joe Panik. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Panik.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Neuenhuis ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, that is just a great inside-out approach. They've got him shaded to pull a little bit, so you see a big gap out there in left center field. And it turns out he doesn't even use the gap because this one's all the way off the wall. But from there, he's able to ease his way on into second base with a long opposite field double.
Stepping in now, Angel Pagan, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 47.
And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For Pagan, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Giants pick up a run on the Angel Pagan double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Third baseman, Aaron.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Cueto's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Pence has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Jonathan Villar will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Duffy over to his left, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Stepping in, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So striding in, Taylor Youngman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Denard Span will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really comfortable up there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Well, we're going to show you this again in show motion. He does everything he can down there at third base. This is a great effort just to get rid of the ball, but the throw's just too late to get his man at first.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. One there, on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Buster Posey will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he'll try for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired, so it's no run. Leading off the inning, Scooter Gennett. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Jonathan Lucroy will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ryan Braun is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Cueto pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Chris Carter is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. High in the air and deep to left center field. Nieuwenhuis going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will make it there as he starts the fourth with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Nieuwenhuis ranging forward. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. Digging in, Joe Pennant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Kirk Nieuwenhuis to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly and taken in out there for the first out. Now in the box, Aaron Hill. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
The batter, the shortstop,
Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Angel Pagan heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pagan.
Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Johnny Cueto will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Villar ranging up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down.
center fielder number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Nieuwenhuis on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but they're up 1-0. Domingo Santana will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Skied into very shallow right. Pence moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Taylor Youngman is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Scooter Gennett will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong start. Hunter Pence will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Hunter Pence
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Gennett. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
First baseman
Brandon Belt will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2. Jonathan Lucroy will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Cueto gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounded to third. Duffy fields it cleanly. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Kirk Neuenhuis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Villar, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. Now we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Pence, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Taylor Youngman comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brandon Crawford will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 5.
Matt Duffy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Joe Panik will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Neuenhuis is going to get there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down on. Scooter Gennett steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Jonathan Lucroy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Pagan has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, it's definitely a tale of 2 extremes so far as you check out his line. A lot of strikeouts, that's the good news. But a lot of other crooked numbers are up there, too.
Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Chris Carter stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee. Angel Pagan comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
In the air out to straightaway left. Braun is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
Johnny Cueto.
Matt Keane will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Hill is there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Denard Span will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They're down 5-1. Matt Keane is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Kirk Neuenhuis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And that misses 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Aaron Hill stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Vin Mazzaro is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Now playing first base and batting in the ninth spot, number 48, Jarrett Parker.
Aaron Hill stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Aaron Hill.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this will make its way to the 344 marker. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Jonathan Villar will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Here comes Hill around third, and he'll get in there safely. Domingo Santana will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.